Well, well, well. So Daddy Dumpy Pants is currently up on my TV speaking. He's been running his mouth for a long time. I had to mute him and hop on here and tell you a few of the things that he's had to say today. It's going to upset the Red Hat crew because he forgot that you're able to view him on TV. He's in a room full of billionaires at the U.S. Saudi Business Forum, honey. There's nothing in that room but billionaires. You got Alonia Muskrat, Tim Cook, Scotty Besson, the Prince of Dismemberment and Beheading, dear. They're all in there. And Daddy is bragging and bragging and bragging. Yes, of all he's done for them. He reminded them today that because of his big, beautiful bill, they will be getting the biggest tax cut and deduction in history. We're going to be so rich, said Daddy. He didn't say that at a rally in front of the working man. Nope. In a room full of billionaires, he's bragging about giving them the biggest tax cuts and the most deductions ever in history. You know, that big, beautiful, belligerent bill that they're trying to rebrand today to be the working families tax bill? We tried to tell y'all that you're not getting the biggest tax break in history. When he says he's making America great, he's not talking about you. He's talking about billionaires. Y'all still think y'all are in the same club with him because you bought a fucking red hat. You thought you got a VIP membership because you bought the black hat. You thought you were elevated in membership because you bought the white hat. Baby, unless you like to play between the sheets with underage fucking ladies, unless you have billions in offshore fucking accounts, you are not the America he is talking about. When are y'all gonna learn that? Then he went on to brag to all these billionaires and business leaders about cutting regulations. Yes, all those Biden-era regulations that he's cutting away. He said, y'all are going to be able to fast-track your business. And I just want to remind the worker of the U.S. of A. and those that live in communities in the U.S. of A., those red tapes that he cut away, well, those were there to protect you, to make sure you were safe on your job, to make sure your company was safe for the community in which it was built, dear. No red tape there anymore. That business can come in and practice practices that are not safe for their employees, that put their life in danger, and that destroy the community. Because that red tape gets in the way of making more money than you need to make today. They can't just be making millions a day. That red tape was in the way of them making billions a day. So that's went away. He bragged about that today. He talked about Alonia. He called him out, said Alonia owes him a massive thank you and apology. He bragged about giving cuts and rebates to those who run out and buy Teslas today. That was something that Biden did, by the way. You got rebates for buying electric vehicles, no matter the brand. That wasn't the orange man at all. And he still, once again, keeps repeating that lie that there was a mandate that was going to require everybody in the U.S. of A. to buy an electric vehicle. No such mandate existed, dear. Nobody was going to force you to run out and buy an electric vehicle. But I do want to remind the Red Hat crew that it was Don the Con on the White House lawn that told you to go out and buy a fucking Tesla, whether you wanted to or not. Right? Pot calls kettle what? White, honey. And of course, he rambled on about windmills again. Baby. He said that energy should make money, not lose money. Do you make money off of your power bill? No. No, energy don't make you money, does it? Nope. That's not very American worker first, is it? No. I have a correction for Daddy's statement today. Energy should save money. Thanks to all Daddy's bad slogans, it won't be long before I have a complete soliloquy of fucking platitudes and slogans to use to run against the fucking orange dude. I swear, he's just helping everybody build a campaign against him because he's fucking insane. No, energy should save the American people money, not make energy companies more money. And by the way, solar and windmills save you money. But billionaires make a little bit less. Pennies less, by the way. That's pennies. Actual pennies. We're not talking billions. They make less here, dear. Pennies. Lord help us all. Let's see what else did I write down in the notes of this fool today. Oh, he said he has made woke virtually illegal. Yeah, we know you're asleep, you fool, but no, woke is not illegal today, and all your plays to try to make woke illegal have backfired in your fucking face. In a big way. Companies are back doing their DEI programs today because they found out real quick that anti-woke makes them fucking go broke. Ask Target. And a whole slew of other companies, too, have backpedaled away from the DEI play. Yeah, so then he bragged again about ending 8 wars, and baby, he adds something to it every time. Now he's bragging that he has ended several wars that were going on for 35 years or more. Where the fuck have I been for the last 35 years? Shit, honey. Last time I checked, we were the perpetrators of most of the wars over the last 35 years. Oh, as a matter of fact, that is what that Saudi sitting in that room said today, and that's what that guy that he invited to the White House last week from Syria said too. Yeah, that Americans had stuck their nose into the business of Arabs and Muslims to start wars, and that's why Americans should be headed in the streets and thrown in meat grinders. Lord help it. Oh, and he says he's going to do a favor for the prince of dismemberment and beheading, dear. Yes. The prince wants Daddy to direct his eyes to the Sudan today. Daddy said he had no intentions of sticking his nose in Sudan's business. He said it was just chaos and he didn't want to have to deal with it. But since his good friend, the prince, has asked him to stick his nose in to the business of Sudan today, Daddy's going to stick his nose in. If you don't know what's going on in Sudan today, mass unalivings have been going on for quite some time, and it's gotten so bad as of late that from satellite pictures, you can see the blood on the ground. And I just want to remind everybody, who is doing all the killing in Sudan today? It is Muslim extremists. It's Islamic extremists. So I'm very curious to see what this favor to the prince might be. Honey. Anyway, this fool, let me get back to what he's up here trying to say. Oh, something else I want to drop in this video today that really don't have to do with anything that he's talked about. Well, he did talk about Bitcoin. But you know his little Bitcoin company that currently his sons are running, honey. World Liberty bullshit or some such nonsense. Yeah, we have now found that little Bitcoin company has very strange and unusual ties to Voldemort Poontang and the baby butt cut dictator too. And Iran. Yes. Just thought I'd let y'all know.